And now, today's adventure of Outerscope I. Betty surprises them all.
Hi, I'm Willie. Our spaceship Outerscope I crashed on a weird planet. And my friends and I are prisoners of the creatures that live here. How are we going to get away?
Look!
It's dirt!
They did it.
They must be punished.
And they will be punished.
How are we going to talk our way out of this one?
Mr. Neat and Mrs. Tidy, you have discovered the most wicked crime in the entire history of Sunnyland.
Oh, yes, terrible. Terrible.
A scandal, an outright scandal. Where did you find this dirt?
Right on Foaming Sud's Way.
It was all over, all down the path.
That proves it. That is where the outsiders were caught.
We'll scrub 'em and rub 'em from foot to face.
We'll polish and shine 'em all over the place. We'll soap 'em and steam 'em and brush 'em and clean 'em. And then we'll be done with this odious case.
It's getting hotter. It's boiling hot.
We've got to get out of here.
You can't do this. We didn't mean any harm.
All of you are dirty.
Betty, come back.
What is this? It is a wonder. A creature that washes itself.
Its own self cleans itself. It is the cleanest of clean.
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 Clean. Clean. Clean. Clean.
Hey, this is our chance. They've stopped the steam.
Let's escape. Come on, Betty, follow us.
Come back, oh cleanest one.
We will not harm you. We will love you.
After them.
The chase is on.
Stop. We have to wait for Betty. Hurry, Betty, or they'll catch us again. But wait! Outerscope is stuck on the rocks.
That's right. How will we get away?
If only we had something slippery.
Rhyme with a crime. Dirt hurts.
I've got it. Just what we need. I hear them coming. Quick, Henry, the soap. Oh, no. There it is. Please, soap, help us.
A rhyming rhyme will do just fine.
A rhyme! A rhyme!
A rhyme. Think of a rhyme. Oh, my gosh. They'll be here any minute. Little soap, little soap. We've run out of luck. Between two rocks, our ship is stuck. Let me try. If you could go make the rocks greasy, it would certainly make our liftoff easy. Oh, that's terrible. There they are.
Come back, oh cleanest one. Come back, all of you.
Oh, please, little soap. You're our only hope. You did it, Cynthia. Quick, everybody, get aboard.
We will keep you with us forever.
We will make you Sunnylanders.
Don't leave us.
Stay, O cleanest one.
Catch them. Seize them.
Come on, fuel system. Work, please work.
It's got to work. We have no way to defend ourselves.
Next time, searching for help.
Bum-ba-da-bum-bum-ba.
My name is Julia Scissors.
And my name is Rubberhead.
I can cut a piece of paper.
I can draw on it with lead.
I'm happy when I'm snappy.
I'm fine for any line.
If you learn the way to use it,
You can have a real good time, rub-a-dub-dub. Uh-oh. Here comes Ruler.
I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy, and a right good ruler, too.
Why so cheerful?
I'm gonna speak at a conference.
A conference?
The Royal Reunion of Registered Rulers. Members of the ruling class. As we travel through life along the straight and narrow path, always remember, life's greatest pleasure is to measure and measure. See you later.
Trouble with Ruler, he lacks self-confidence. Hey, look.
It's beautiful.
That, Julia, is a necklace made by Plains Native Americans.
Plains Native Americans?
They traveled great distances, so they made light, brightly colored jewelry instead of heavy pottery and big, hard-to-carry baskets.
Can we make a necklace like this?
No sweat. All we need is clay, a nail, magic markers, and string. Bear claws and teeth of animals were what they seemed to use a lot. They also worked with beads and still do to this very day.
Okay, Mr. E, we're ready to start.
Take the clay and mold it into beads and claw shapes. Now take the nail. Through each bead and claw, make a little hole.
About this size.
We'll string them after the clay dries.
I don't think the clay will get any drier.
Time to paint them the colors you desire. And let me tell you while you do, Blackfoot, Apache, Chippewa, Sioux are among the famous names of tribes that traveled on the plains.
Okay, these look like the real thing.
All we need now is some string.
In life, as in the making of beads, Rubberhead, many times there are strings attached.
There.
And there.
Right. Plains necklaces were worn by both men and women of the tribes. You look lovely, my dear Weechinchala.
Weechinchala?
That's a Rosebud Sioux word. Weechinchala means girl.
What about me?
Hokchila means boy. Am I too late?
When you go off to a conference on rulery,
You miss making Native American jewelry.
What do you wanna be when you grow up? What do you wanna be?
Hello, Micah. How you doing?
Fine.
Good. What's been going on?
My name's Jerry Wright, and I'm a hairstylist, and I've been a hairstylist for about 10 years now. Hairstyling is cutting and styling the hair to complement facial features.
Tell me how you want your hair done today.
The way you've been doing it ever since I was a little boy.
Oh, in other words, what you really want me to do today is maybe give you a bald head?
No.
No? Okay, no, I don't want you to use karate on me, all right? Okay. What we'll do is leave it very full and probably long back. Good? Okay. Good, sure.
How did you get started in cutting hair?
When I was a young man about your size, I used to shine shoes in my father's barbershop. And of course, since I'd worked around hair so long, and when it was time to choose a profession, a job, of course, I chose this because I knew more about it.
Who cut your hair, Jerry?
My wife Eunice cuts my hair. In fact, have you ever had a lady to do your hair?
No.
No, my goodness. Listen, we're going to have to arrange that for you one time, okay?
Okay.
All right, now hold your head just like that.
Working in this particular field, you have the opportunity to work with people. And it's a very creative field, and it's different. Each and every customer is actually a new challenge. I had to study cutting hair, shampooing, giving scalp treatments, massages, all of these things. In my case, it was 2 years I worked under a master stylist. There's a hairstyle for each and every person depending on the type of hair they have. For example, you know, some people have curly hair, some have straight hair, but depending on the grade and depending on the texture, there's different styles available for them. The curly look is when you actually straighten the hair with a mild relaxer and then roll the hair, and you get a curly look. It's a straighter texture.
Well, how do you like it? It's nice. I really like it. Okay, that's a new you know. Thank you.
The style of cornrows came from Africa. Cornrows has become extremely fashionable among the kids, among grown-ups, everybody. In fact, even the fellas. So cornrows has become really a very popular style. Yeah, you're looking pretty sharp, I tell you. Mm-hmm. How you like that?
Hey, that's out of sight.
I knew you was gonna like that. Looks pretty good, no lie.
Hey, Jerry, how can I take care of my afro?
Well, listen, you have to wash your hair at least once a week. Make sure you oil it, comb it, and of course, have to brush it. And if you do that, that will take care of anybody's hair, okay?
Okay.
All righty, you got it. You take care now.
Okay, bye.
Uh-huh. See you later, Mike. Next, please.
It's Woody again. Something nice. It's called gohan, Japanese boiled rice. Rice is cooked in America any way you please. And gohan, that's cooked rice Japanese. We'll need 1 cup of rice. No, we're not through. 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons of cold water, too. 1 good-sized strainer, 1 measuring cup, and 1 large spoon and a serving dish to serve it up. 1 heavy pot with a well-fitting top. Now we're ready to go till we're ready to stop. Put 1 cup of uncooked rice in a strainer. Do not use instant, that couldn't be plainer. Wash the rice, put it in the heavy pot and add all the cold water you had. Let it all stand at least half an hour to give it old-fashioned good food power. Now we are ready to cook, and it's a good notion to get someone older to help with the potion. Working around the stove just can't be beat when there's someone bigger to help with the heat. Now it's time to turn the okome, that's uncooked rice, into gohan, and that's something nice. Put the lid on the pot, turn the heat on high until the water comes to a rolling boil. Then turn the heat down, but don't lift the cover, and leave it alone. I said leave it alone for 15 minutes. Now take the pot with the rice off the stove and dig right into your rice treasure trove. Mono sugoku oishi. Mono sugoku oishi. In Japanese, that means it's so tasty.
Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today? Why don't you make a new friend, make a new friend, make a new friend today?
Hello, my name is Samantha. I am 4 years old. I live in San Francisco with my mommy and daddy. Where I live, we do Chinese things and American things. We celebrate American holidays and we celebrate Chinese New Year's. I play American things like checkers, and I play Chinese games. I like American toys and Chinese toys. Most of all, I like to go shopping with my mommy. This market has signs in Chinese and English. There's fresh vegetables like bok choy. I choose the biggest carrot that I could find. I'll show you how to make wonton. First thing we do is peel the shrimp. Then we mix the shrimp with lots of things. Now we wrap it up with wonton pei. It is just like a big fat noodle. Then we drop it into chicken soup. That tastes good. Sometimes we eat with knives and forks, but sometimes we eat with our chopsticks in our house. It's lots of fun to do things two ways.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
My name is Martin, and Nigel is my pet snake. Doug and I are camping out and setting up our tent for the night.
Since you're doing the front...
Oh, you got it? Doug.
What's the matter?
There's an animal in my sleeping bag. I think it might be a snake.
Okay, move your feet out slowly and unzip the bag. I'll get something to hit it with.
I don't think there are any poisonous snakes in this area, but...
Let's not take any chances. Okay.
Stop! Wait! What? Don't hit it! I recognized him.
You recognize the snake?
Well, it's Nigel.
What's Nigel?
It's Nigel, my pet boa. I told you I got a pet boa.
That's him? How'd he get in there?
Poor Nigel. I don't know how he could have. Poor baby. We almost killed you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Nigel. How could I know you were a friend?
Just goes to show you shouldn't hit something you can't see.
Or hate something you don't know. He's really beautiful. How are we going to keep him safe for the night?
We'll have to put him in something he can't get out of. The cooking pot. How about our famous cooking pot?
Yeah. Okay. Whoopsie. Where are you going, Nigel?
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Nigel.
That's good.
Yes. And I'm going to put you in here, and hopefully you're going to stay. Come on. Yeah.
Won't he suffocate in there?
No. Snakes don't need much oxygen. He'll be fine.
Let's sing him a lullaby. When you climb in your sleeping bag and gaze at the trees, you don't expect the boa to be curled round your knees. But if he's called Nigel, then the bag's alright, 'cause a Nigel-tested sleeping bag will last all night.
Hooray! This is fun. We should start a hiking club here. There are lots of new guys I want you to meet.
Well,
what's wrong?
I guess I don't know how many of the new guys would like to pal around with me.
They'll all like you once they get to know you. And a hiking club is a perfect way to start. Besides, you're my cousin from San Francisco, aren't you?
Yeah, I almost forgot. Now, what would be a good name for the club? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I wonder what it was.
It sounds like a big animal.
We've been kidding around a lot, but there are no bears in these woods.
There it is again. One of us should go out and check.
Well, we could just leave it alone.
And listen to that all night?
You scared just a little?
Well, are you? Let's draw straws. Well, you lost.
Mr. Chang, may I introduce you to Panda, the nuttiest shaggy dog I know. He belongs to Larry Thompson. You remember him.
How do you do, Panda? So that's what all the noises were. He must have been following us all the time.
He's dragging his leash. He must have broken loose. I'll tie him up till morning. Come on, Panda. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Why don't we have a nice big breakfast?
Bacon and eggs, cereal,
pancakes and syrup.
Some hot chocolate would go great. Trouble is, we need the pot to heat the milk.
Oh, right. Okay, Panda, you can have some crackers. We'll just take Nigel out for a little while. He needs to know how it is out in the wilderness.
Don't lose him. He'd never make it on his own. I bet he wouldn't know how to hunt for his own food.
Don't you dare. I'll get you a nice frozen mouse when we get home. You know what? He hasn't forgotten. He almost caught a little mouse. You should have seen it.
Well, I guess we better put him back in the pot. Does he like hot chocolate?
As long as it's warm, he'll love it. Boy, it's kind of cold this morning.
Don't worry, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
Hair, curly hair, wavy hair too. Look at all the things that hair can do.
What makes people's hair look and feel different?
Everybody's hair is made of the same thing, but it looks and feels different depending on the color and the way it grows out of your skin. Let's pluck a few hairs and look at them up close. You know, in the whole world, there are only 3 kinds of hair. There's curly hair, and straight hair, and wavy hair, which is in between. Just looking at hairs, however, won't tell us why they grow the way they do. Every hair on your head or your body grows out of a tiny hole called a follicle. A follicle is something like a tiny flower pot that the hair grows out of and the roots stay inside of. If you have round follicles in your skin, then you have straight hair. If your follicles are flat, you have curly hair. And if your follicles are in between, shaped like ovals, then you have wavy hair. Here's a way to show how this happens using 3 cake decorators, each filled with Play-Doh. One has a flat opening, and one has a round opening, and one has an in-between oval opening. You squeeze the cake decorators and see what happens. Curly, straight, and wavy. The shape of your follicles and the color of your hair comes from your parents and your grandparents. You can have red hair, like your mother, and curly hair, like your grandmother. Any combination of hair color and hair shape is possible.
So that's why curly hair comes in all colors. And so does straight hair. And so does in-between wavy hair.
Right. But no matter what kind of hair you have, the most important thing is that you like it. And you take good care of it.
Straight hair, curly
You wash it.
wavy hair too.
And brush it. Comb it. Braid it. And don't forget to love it.
I must show Lily my new hairstyle. I must show Oreo my new hairstyle. Oreo, look! Lily, look!